Hello, we are the SCBScN Regina chapter of the Cnsa.
Welcome to our school!
The Saskatchewan Collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program works differently than most other programs in that it is run by two different schools. What we are looking at here is one of our labs located at Sask Polytechnic. This is where students get hands-on experience doing skills and assessments. The daily routine of this program depends on which year the student is enrolled and which section they are placed in. In first year, there are theory as well as practical classes, and typically a student will have one half day of a clinical experience during the week, with the rest of their time filled up by lecture and lab components. In second year, theory and practical classes continue, and students have clinical experience one day a week. Students begin to make use of the simulation lab where they undergo a lifelike scenario in which they need to manage a complication that arises. By third year, students are looking at 2 to 3 days of clinical per week, and clinical is now attached to its own class and is broken down into 4 different blocks, with 2 happening per semester. In fourth year, students have community classes and 1 community clinical experience in the first semester. In the second semester, students have their final preceptorships defined by 2 different classes. Upon completion of all the courses in the program, students become graduates and are then eligible to write the registration exam.
So my name is Carmen. I'm a second year nursing student with the SCBScN program here with the University of Regina and the Sask Polytech, and I am an associate delegate. One of the reasons I got into nursing was because it's a very well-respected profession and the job opportunities are basically infinite. You can work anywhere in the world, you can do anything you want, and yeah, that's part of the reason I got into nursing.
Hi, my name is Courtney. I am the official delegate here at the collab program with the U of R and Sask Polytechnic, the SCBScN, and I'm going into my 4th year. Was that I got to a point in my university studies where it was almost like a crossroads where I could continue with psychology and do an honors degree and go and pursue a graduate education, or I could do something else. And the more I thought about it, the more I became aware that, like, with the places that I want to go in my life, like the countries that I want to visit, they're not all as safe and as privileged as we are here in Canada and the US surrounding area. And basically what it came down to is that if I'm ever in a situation where somebody really needs my help, I'd probably feel very, very sad and guilty if I needed to do something and I couldn't save them with the skills you learn in psychology alone. So that's why I ended up here.
So why is the CNSA important to us?
CNSA is important to us because we saw the opportunity to advocate for the students at our chapter.
And why is it important to our chapter?
To practice, for students to get used to being a part of a larger organization or an association, be it your provincial governing body, ours for example is the SRNA, and of course the larger national one, the CNA.